YouTube, welcome back to another video, guys. Just a little one today. We've been busy anyway, and I had to operate on one of the fish, so yeah, we'll get round to that one. So I'll spin you around, guys, to show you where you're up to. So my best mate come round the other night and we managed to hook up the multi-port valve to the bead. We just got it out and had a play around for the situation, obviously, where everything's going to sit. I am going to flag that, another 2 flags there, and then half a flag. I'm going to do the whole thing, so might as well. We've shortened the waste pipe right up to where it needs to be, guys, as well. So I'm going to play around with the filtration this weekend. On the other hand, you know the fish are going in the pond this weekend. Oh, another one. Spin you around again. So we put a new spray bar in for the backy shower. We've solvent welded the connection in that, but I can still undo the bulkhead and take it out if I need to. But it's got all new holes in. I'd spin it around, but you know what it looks like anyway. Cap ends on. We've got 90-degree rubber boots for that. So the mountain tree media is well expensive, so I think I'm just going to go with the old faithful alpha grog, and then probably put some sponges in or something, maybe a bit of filter floss. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah. So I'll spin you around, I'll show you where we're up to. The pond is now empty and filling up again. There we have it, guys. So what I've done is I've cut a few of the, sorry about the noise, but I've cut the pipe a little bit short over there for the T-junction and some of these legs down here. So I've jumped in, drained all the pond off, rinsed all the walls down, which it recommends for the pond paint. We've put more gravel in, guys, as well, as you can see. So all that's gravelled up now. We've done with the gravel. I'm not going to cover that up because it's going to be greener eventually. Yeah, so we've run a bit of MS300 over the pipes down this edge just to stop any little stones going up, which I was a bit paranoid about because I don't want it knacking my pump. So, but we do have a pre-filter, but you know, while it's empty, get the jobs done. We're going to come into the wall there for the backy shower, round the back out the way so it's not on show. Little hole there, 90 boot, straight up 90 boot, job done. So yeah, we're filling the back up now. I drained it off, but I've rinsed everything down, so I'm going to fill it up halfway, drain it off again, just for the sake that if anything off this paint, I don't know, like it says, wash it down before you put fish in. If anything's left in there, I'll fill the pond up halfway and it'll dilute or obviously move on the rest of whatever's in there. So that's the plan. On the other hand, guys, possibly putting the fish in weekend. Easy pod going on there for now. So basically the fish, I've had the Panda red tail out and she's, excuse my French, guys, it's a big fucking catfish, so I know. So yeah, the plan is this filter's already mature, it's already done. So the best thing to do to get this pond up and running is to run this on it, let all the waste out of here. There's not much because I clean it out twice a week. There's not much in it, but there's beneficial bacteria in here to help jumpstart this pond. So that's the plan. Easy pod sitting on here because it's more than strong enough. Hopefully it balances out right. We'll have to make do. Air source heat pump is going on here because we've got the connectors for that. So we can run the air source heat pump straight in from the pump in the pond, in the air source heat pump, guys, and then run it into here and back out. So yeah, pump, air source, no, sorry, pump, air source, filter, out of the filter, into the pond. Sorry guys, I've been busy. I've been a busy boy. So, mind the water quality, the dual water change, the big ass predators, and the messy, and the lights out so it's a bit darker than it should be. So, I've just come in, the lights were on full, and I've got a pack of mussels. So the mussels are all stuck to the bottom of the packet, and when you get mussels, as you know yourself, predator fish keepers, you have a little like a sponge to absorb all the moisture. Well, that moisture in that sponge is full of smellies, obviously fish smell. So it's fell in, the sponge has dropped in. I've shit a brick, tried to get it out. The bloody panda red tail, this monster here, you won't believe how big these fish are when I get them out, because I've never had any of these fish out. So she decides to swallow the bloody like little sponge, soaky sponge thing. So I'm thinking, oh my god, she's gonna die. Well, one thing I do know is that you can get into a catfish's stomach without doing any harm, within reason. So I've waited at to come out because she'd either thrown it up and something else would have ate it, or I intervened and got it out myself. Well, I've been down predator fish mouths before. I used to do a lot of pike fishing, so I've got forceps. So I gets the bloody panda red tail out. Yeah, so I gets the panda red, sorry guys, screensaver's gone off. So I gets the panda red tail out in the net. Me panicking, thinking, well, if I don't get it out and she chucks it up, someone else is going to nail it. So I'm shitting a brick. I gets her out. I'm not kidding you now, guys. It was easy. I strained her on one of the cushions on the settee because they've got big pectoral barbs, obviously spikes, and a dorsal fin spike, which I believe can hold a little bit of venom. I could be wrong, but it's what I've heard over the years. So yeah, I gets her out. I'm not kidding you now, guys. She doesn't look that big in the tank because they never do look as big as they are when you get them out. She's a good 4 inches. That head is a good 4 inches wide. So I went in with a forceps, nice and steady, without them open, down into her stomach. I felt it drop. She's got massive plates in her jawline here. Massive crushing plates like Wales catfish and that do. So I went through there and I went in nice and gently with a forceps, opened them up, went in, felt the spongy bit, so I pulled on it, a little bit come out, and then I went back in and the whole thing come out, and I could see where it snapped off, so I knew I'd got it all out. So yeah, we got it out. I shouted the missus, said come look at the size of this quick before I put it back, and she's swimming around, she's had some more food, so give her some pellets for her troubles. But yeah, you wait till I do a video on these fish and actually hold them in my hands before I put them in the monster pond. I could not believe it, guys, how big they were, honestly. She's a tank, and that's not even fully grown. So yeah, had an eventful night. You see, you fill her up halfway, get rid of the rest of the water, top her up, and then we're going to get the easy pod on it, like I say, get the air source heat pump hooked up, and then the fish aren't, because there's just no room in here now. Look, they're fighting. They're scrapping all the time, these two red tails. They're knobheads. But I've seen signs of, watched a few videos, I've seen signs of mating. If them red tails are a female and a male, God help us, because I'm not having 100 red tail catfish. No way on this earth. So yeah, like I say, sorry if I'm repeating myself. Had a few scoops. I just thought I'd do a bit of filming for you. So yeah, Easy Pod's going to run the pond now temporarily, so I can just get the fish out of this bloody tank in there, and then I can chill while this is running, and I can set up all the filtration outside at my own pace. Obviously not too slow, because obviously I want it done, but the fish have got all the room they want. So yeah, and don't forget we got the big Matoro stingray coming as well, which will probably be not this weekend, the weekend after, just to let everything settle in. I'm probably going to put a couple of fish in every couple of days and whatnot, because I've got the FX6s running on the tank as well. So yeah, gonna leave it there, guys. I'm jabbering on, like I say, but yeah, finally getting there. So as always, guys, massive thank you to the new subs and to the originals, because I'm literally, I think 7 away from 500 subs, and I can't believe it. I'm well happy. You know, people have got millions of subs. I'm happy with 500 or 1,000. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one, when we will have this monster pond up and running, and we will be transferring fish, and I will be filming it. So peace.